time for another visual novel. Today we got KARAKARA, which, from the basically no information I have about it, I have understood that it is a a discount Nekopara. Let's just put it there. I believe that's what it is. And I think I should hop in. I think everything looks set up. I think I remember to do everything for once. I set the title of the stream. The game's on screen. The closed captioning should be running. I don't think there's that much else, but I somehow managed to forget at least one thing every time. So let's see. My controller's not plugged in, but that's you know, that's the usual. Alright, so let's get that in. Let's see. What do you think? What do you think this controller is? Steam. Oh wow! Oh my God! Yeah. This is just like a Nekopara game. It just gives you achievements based on language. Like the UI also looks very Nekopara-y, and they're both published by Sekai Project, but the studio is different. I'm pretty sure, unless it's like a subsidiary kind of thing. It's just a spacebar, huh? Hold on, because I feel like I can. There we go, bilingual display. Doesn't look like I can change the thingy. Just turn that down a little bit. And I'm just going to be pushing the spacebar the whole time, so. Everything looks fine there. And I don't know if I need to change anyone's voices yet. There we go, there's our Japanese subtitles on Japanese text. You know, if everything's dry, you know what a good idea is? Water. Yeah, it may happen, given it didn't look like these were live 3D models from the live 2D models from the preview thingy I saw, but it may happen anyways. Yeah, see, static images, not animated, but voice acted. So we're a restaurant. I'm thankful that the voice was lower than I expected from a character that looks like this. Now, yeah, sometimes you gotta have low standards. Just to start getting into the content a little bit, I understand people not liking mushrooms in their food. Sometimes I go, ooh, mushroom, and sometimes I go, ew, mushroom. The ew mushroom was definitely jerky that was flavored incredibly poorly, and the texture wasn't great either. Well, your impression may or may not be right. That's what the next hour and 55 minutes are for. Oh, so they definitely deliver, huh? Switching sprites during text, that's pretty neat. or during voice lines. I can't quite tell if this is Renpi yet. I would assume it's not, based on the fact that it's a Sekai Pro visual novel, but it may always just be Renpi. Am I hungry? And am I going to be hungrier by the end of the stream? Oh god, no, you're already starting it. You're already spending money, and oh my god, that is some gray text there, huh? And alright, well, thank you for that, Togi. I'm surprised you didn't choose to, you know, purchase one for yourself first, but yeah, you are winning now. And now I drop the tantalizing line of... I see. Now I drop the tantalizing line of the GIF for subscribing for yourself is different. The audio is still the same. I need to fix that. I checked that beforehand. This is actually not the cat game. Oh, I mean, it is a cat game, as you can see on the screen, but this is not the cat game. That's Nekopara. This is KARAKARA, which may just be discount Nekopara. We'll find it out, because so far, cat girls in a restaurant serving things basically the same. Though it seems, at least, 10 minutes in, that Lucia is not a subhuman race, which is kind of a thing in the Nekopara universe that just kind of yikesed me out. But, welcome, Kirbeamon. This is how you know this is a recent game. They make jokes about how nobody reads the newspaper or the radio. Yeah, so I hope this is at least marginally more interesting than Nekopara was. Nekopara was interesting. I'm fairly certain there's an adult patch for this, but I do not have it. Yeah, Steam has the 18 plus patch. I have not purchased it, so I shouldn't need to use my censor bar for this. Now, are you disappointed that it's not M-rated, or are you elated that it's not M-rated? Yes, I did see that. That is certainly something interesting. Though as a child, I was not allowed to watch Courage the Cowardly Dog, which I think was probably a good choice on my parents. Given the Jimmy Neutron Pizza episode scared the living daylights out of me for approximately 10 years. And I may have continued having nightmares about that particular episode for quite some time. There was also something on PBS, there was like a later night PBS kids show, like something that's for the older kids. There's something I had a nightmare from, that like a recurring nightmare episode from. I don't remember what it was. It was just definitely something melting and like shooting off. Or like it was some kind of creature melting and like the eyeballs shooting out or something. I wouldn't be able to tell you what show it was from, and I doubt I would be able to figure it out even if you gave me PBS's television listing of 10 plus years ago. It's been a while since I've consumed any Scooby-Doo content, but I did certainly own a copy of Scooby-Doo and the Cyber Chase and watch it about daily. Alright, we have shift from Nekopara to Highway Blossoms. A little bit. It's mostly just the right eye that's off. I was thinking about the music too. I'm jamming. Ah, you must be new here. Wait. Sorry, my brain automatically read that as San Francisco, and that is not San Francisco. And you put missing persons directly after help wanted ads. Yeah, visual novels, TM. Visual novels derogatory is also acceptable. As someone who streams visual novels on a weekly basis, the term visual novels is usually used derogatorily. Visual novels groan. Well, yeah, I know. I like it too. That's why I turned it on. It's the one thing I liked about Nekopara, but I mean, I do like the fact that they use Live 2D, because that's just a software that I wish was used like more often in visual novels, because it's cheap and easy way to get some animation going. But the bilingual mode was also very nice, because I can be like, how does that translate back to original? And I'm like, oh, it's right on screen. Rather than having to switch between two languages in the UI. That may have been because of the settings that I mean, I was joking around with the settings. Yes, I agree with you. I'm trying to. It's Karawa Shoujo's the one that lets you like just turn off H scenes, right? It'll just like fade to black and then pop out the other side. I'm not liking the vacuum effect we got going on there. Yeah. One brain cell. Yeah, she does seem to be at work based on the fact that these are apparently police officer clothes. Is that supposed to be a dirty joke? Yeah. Actually, looking at it, yes. It has one button at the halfway point. Don't question these character designers who are on a whole nother plane. They have one thought in their minds when they also true.
お姉ちゃんに対して冷たくない？ねえ。
Am I under arrest? Am I being detained?
血は繋がってないけど、心情的にはあなた
I
の
really
方
wish
だもん。
I really wish you would just pull out the "Am I being detained?" drives off. Okay, what do you? Okay, I just want to see Virtual Sister. What is that? Yeah, well, like you know a game that's like that? Mutiny. So Sorecha. Wait, it's just botch. Virtual. Okay, fair enough.
やだそれ。なんかやばいお店っぽくない？
I'm trying to think of a game in which I enjoyed both the smut and the lore, and it's a very low number. I think it's just Mutiny, though I will have yeah, I'll have to check on I still haven't played the other game by Lupisoft. What's it called? I think I own it too. Hold on. Let me tab out for a sec because my brain is gone. Nope. Okay, what I'm gonna have to do is I'm gonna have to say Toko, and then go into the store page for that, and then click on Lupisoft. And what is the name of the game I'm forgetting? Dizzy Hearts. Thank you. Yeah, Dizzy Hearts I believe has a lot of world building and can be horny sometimes.
いかん。本題を忘れるところだったの。
Yeah, that looks
そりゃ
right.
そうだな。
I'd
じゃ
believe it.
夕方になったら行くわ。そこで話をする。それはその時になってからのお楽しみだよ。
Yep, there it is. If you see an NY in the English text, you just gotta wait for it. Yeah, this does look a little rundown. Yeah, you just need to repaint it. You're looking at the text on screen. That's probably the only thing you really need to do. Actively repelling current customer. Yeah, cleaning is probably a good idea.
そんなにびっくりすることないだろう、ルーシャ。だってそういう噂があるってだけの話だ。
I was about to say something dangerous and like I was about to jinx something. Definitely if I said that, so I'm just gonna not. I'm like, oh, this game is missing X, and then that would probably have summoned that. So.
まあほら、私はそういう仕事をしているからな。虚実入り乱れた話を相手に飯を食わなきゃいけないわけで。
Wait, what? We just got some information dropped off on that line. What do you mean, researching the world as it is?
気に留めておくに越したことはない。
I may have jinxed it by thinking of it, but at least I didn't super jinx it by saying it aloud.
お前たちも知っての通り、私たちの住んでるこの世界には人がほとんど生きていない。しかも生き残るために試行錯誤した結果、こんな耳までついちまった。
What?
そんな世界に誰がした？ほとんど文献も資料も残されていない中で、とかく偉人
Alright, we're getting that lore. So
の一つが
this
さっき
isn't
話
just
した
a
化け物騒ぎってわけだ。
there's a race of cat girls that probably seems to be something else.
なんでも夜な夜なあちこちに出没し、血染めの棺桶を引きずりつつ、何やらブツブツと喋り続けているらしい。
Which two would those be for you? And I'm definitely okay with games like that. Like I can power through H scenes, but definitely either can't stream them or I need to have my funny censor bar.
ま、よくできた話だよ本当に。でだ。税関のやつに聞いたところ。
I know Grisai is good, but I think the Steam version at least you can remove the smut scenes.
町から離れた？そうだ。
I'm always up for some more visual novels, as I am actually like making it through my list. Not quite in the single digits, but I am approaching it.
なんだつまんない。レオンは驚かないのな。昔は怖い話をするたびにちびってたのにな。
Yeah, that's when main character was 12, and now he's 17.
大丈夫じゃないわよ。ごめんごめん。怖がらせすぎたかな。じゃあ今日の話はこれまでだ。
So okay, well, I believe I'm technically down to 14, but 2 of those are World End Economica, which I feel is probably a bad idea to start without finishing the first one. Like we 1, 2, and 3, I feel like you're supposed to finish each one in a yeah. Thank you for the confirmation on that one, Toki.
カレンさん。
And I know I added a couple, because I'm like, I have some either free-to-play game visual novels or just visual novels that I want to play that don't have Steam cards. Okay. I have vaguely heard of that one. The second one. Honestly, not sure about We Love Master.
ああ、もちろんだ。そうじゃなきゃあんな冗談は言わないよ。
I kind of one thing I'm planning on doing is like after I run out of visual novels, assuming I don't just buy more, it is the Steam Summer Sale right now. Would be just going back and replaying some of the older ones and being like, you know, finishing them. Like Necrobarista, I definitely want to go through. Fault, I want to finish that. Those are probably the 2 main ones. Maybe get another 40 hours into Grisaya.
レオンはまだ寝ないのか？そうか。
That's the drunkenness.
なんだ、レオン。
Okay, well.
わかった。
All right, how's it looking? Because DJ Max has animated videos behind it. Nice intro songs.
おやすみ。
That's how if they got like actual anime OPs in them, you know it's a high quality production. Alright, Toki, what game are you about to counter me with there? You know, stable incomes, honestly, that's that's all we can hope for. I technically have a stable income, it's just not enough to support the lifestyle of one human being. Which is a pain in the ass. Alright, I guess you're right. Honestly, it's the same for OVAs. Like, there's definitely some OVAs that I've seen that are like, oh, it's got an OP, which you'd think means they tried a little bit harder, but no. If only we had one more sentient being available to cook. In my experience, games will not get you pinged on Twitch, like, for their songs at all. Unless it's like a licensed song that was reused in the game. Hi, Borderlands. And I think, like, I'm not actually sure how Fallout handles that. Cause it's not necessarily the copyright that's the issue, it's the license of the game. I see. I might just kind of have to skip it in that case. Because I'm fairly certain. Or just, like, start the game after the intro. There's plenty of ways around get licensed songs. Yep. Ooh. Very close to... I almost had to bring out the bar.
風の音がすごくてほらわかるでしょレオンもだからそれで想像しちゃって怖くて
And we got the fairly obvious head patting scene. That would be a good idea, Toki. I can't think of one off the top of my head, which, you know, isn't great, but also my visual novel knowledge is not as expansive as anime and manga. Yeah, this is pretty close to just, you know, living with your significant other, making a living. Trying to not lose into the endless waves of capitalism. I probably should have used drown in the... I didn't have the full metaphor started when I started that sentence. I think that was technically a no. Yeah, no, it was a metaphor. I didn't use like or as, so it's not a simile. We can have nice platonic relationships where you happen to live together. It's called being a roommate. Ooh. Wait, is the name of that an airport currently run by dogs? I don't know where the title starts because you didn't capitalize any of that. Oh wait, is Princess X the... Oh, I think I actually have looked into that one. Ah, I see. Thank you for the full title of that. Cause yeah, that I do love my Monster Girl show. My Monster content. So if Princess X is Ah, my fiance is a monster girl. All right, that seems like yeah, that's a good that's going on my short list. Maybe not for streaming, but
うん、なんでもない。
I'll get to it after I finish
楽になった。
Mongro Quest.
明日早いから今度こそもう寝るね。おやすみ。
I think I finished chapter 1. Oh, I love that transition.
お店
The visual novel
今空いて
translation
るんですか？
transition. The Sekai Project transition.
ここ食堂なんでしょ？
Very bold of you to start describing colors in a completely sepia flashback.
そっか、あなたが働いてるわけじゃないのね。どう見ても子供だもの。
No sneeze? Okay. Yeah, I'd be okay with that too.
ここで働けないかと思って。
I would also be okay if they just were chilling together as roommates for however long this ends up being.
ルーシャ・ヘインズ。
Though, remembering that this has an adult patch, I do not have very high hopes for that one.
そうだけど、それが？
Take your time. Leon Laird, what a buffoonish last name.
よろしく。
There's too many L's. Okay, yeah, so our main character is definitely still baby. 17 was probably a good guess. Ah yes, the Sekai Project Cloud scene. And we're getting the driving music again. Yep, they're just in the car
大
again.
丈
Huh?
夫？ 帰る時には逆向きになるからもうちょっとの我慢よ。
I mean, if they're driving east, they might have to deal with it again, depending on how long their meeting is. Oh, that actually says miles. That's interesting. Yes. Yeah, just straight up. And I am specifically referring to the games. The anime was pretty meh.
そういや、求人ってまだ何も動きなかった？
But the game was good. Or games, plural. Now that's a game that had some massive lore, and technically you could get through the game with very minimal complete smut scenes, but basically every combat you had to look at boobs. You're right. He's got what's the type of vision that hammerhead sharks have? It's not I think it's called something special. Getting some local. Is posting on the local jobs board any more efficient than in the newspaper these days?
ああ、そっか。
Maybe, because this is an alternate universe in which people seem to be missing for the most part.
レオン、珍しくやる気じゃない。いいじゃない。褒めてるんだから。これであとは毎日の日報にもちゃんと目を通してくれれば言うことないんだけどね。当たり前でしょ。きちんと勤怠表だってあるんだからね。はい、これで配達も終わり。そうね、帰りはゆっくり戻れそう。
So, what do you mean it's nice to drive safely? That implies that you usually are not driving safely. Have you played any of it yet, or you've just heard that it's good? Ah, okay. He does just always speed. I want to say I first played the first chapter, I think it was early college, so probably about 5 years ago. Give or take a little. And why do we care about a flower? I guess desert. Okay, so this seems to take place in America, based on the fact that they're using miles, and, you know, just the English Route 65. They're driving on the right side of the road. Those are, as far as I know, definitely American-looking signs on both sides of the road. Oh! What do you mean, blood? Oh. No, it's not blood, okay. It's our new character. And new employee. Really don't like anything about what's on screen right now. TBH. Oh, even though that text that just popped up was awful. Okay, so why doesn't Leon have cat ears? We're currently we're 3 for 4 on characters with cat ears. Time to accidentally she seems to just straight up be asleep. Yeah, they are using Mira. Do you know where the source for like Mira for mommy is? Because it's katakana, but it's definitely not you know, the English word.
もしもし、こんなとこで寝てたら着物ちゃんになるよ。ねえ。
I get. It's Mira. Me, I, and then Ra. Okay, I'll agree with you there, Avery. We got a little bit of diversity, but couldn't you put it on one of the other characters that we get to like see the sprite of? Cause no, it's not that either. Let me. Yeah. That's definitely a, it's specifically that spelling. What's the word? Just scripted, it's not even a scripted loss, but, Portuguese, interesting. Alice is just mean for the most part. I can't really say anything. I don't know. I have no clue where you are in it. Because Fighting Plant and Alice are... Those are things that happen at basically any point in the game. Oh god, she's even smaller. Awful. I hope it's just down because she's like lying down on the trunk and she ends up being at least marginally taller than that. Yeah. This is basically Urara, but without the funny flowers in her eyes. Border Patrol, you're doing something illegal here. I'm not quite sure what, but it's something. Oh god, what did I do? Oh god. I want to play it in German, guys? Hold up, real quick. I am partially fluent in both of the languages on screen. I don't think I'm enough to understand what's going on, especially if we hit up the big lore things. What did I do? How did I do that? As per usual, I was just messing around with my controller sticks, but I don't know what button would have caused it to just straight up go to German and then not be able to undo that. Just gonna ignore that line. I read it, I didn't like it, I didn't feel like parsing it completely to see if it got any better. Bonk. We are vibing. My German has basically regressed to me being able to say I have forgotten my homework, and even though I never had to actually say that in class, I also know how to say I have eaten my homework, which is funnier. There's yeah, retaining a language is hard, especially if you don't use them. There's definitely more than that I remember, but you know, they probably planned that out at least somewhat. Series do like dropping things on their anniversaries. Like, one thing that I really liked about my German teacher was that, or like my high school German teacher, is that she, like, whenever we had writing tests, she's like, alright, you can use one word in a language that's not English, instead of a German word, if you just forget what it is or just don't know what it is, and I will not count it against you for, like, being wrong or just not knowing the word. And that's how and then, like, she would write what the German word is when she corrects it. So that's how I learned and still remember the German word for future, which is Zukunft. And I did definitely just put Mirai in there when I was writing about it. Getting dehydrated? You know the fix for that. There we go. Okay, thank God. She's not shorter. Toki, I don't want to be playing games where characters take up less than half the screen. Like, height-wise. Like, at that point, it's definitely like that for a reason.
涼しいところすごく嬉しいです。ぜひそこへ連れて行ってください。この子本当の人さらいにあったらひとたまりもないわね。
Unless they're like an actual child, that's fine.
うん心配だもんね。
Short people don't have rights.
私アイシ
And
アアイシア
to be
メイ
fair,
ヒールだと言います。
it's not even like I was worried because she was short. I was worried because she was shorter than Lucia, who's already not looking great.
レオンルーシャですね。よろしくです。
There's definitely a target audience for this, and it's people who like Nekopara. But I am hopeful in that one weird lore drop we got, and hoping that that continues at some
嬉しい
point.
ですすごく。
But yeah, Zohar doesn't have rights either.
はいありがとうございます。
You must be at least 5 foot for me to consider you a real person over the age of, once over the age of 12.
幸せです。
I think Zohar's over that. I think he clears that.
美味しいご飯が食べられて適温のお部屋があればそれが最高の幸せですよ。なんかもっともらしいこと言ってるけど口の端にクラムチャウダーついてるよ。え、どこですか？
They're making some pretty fancy food in there for having like
ほらここ
2 regular customers.
じっとしてて。
Yeah, I was about to say basically the exact same thing as I was gonna say. It's wholesome family content. I hope it doesn't do anything else.
はいまとめてください。
Alright, we're gonna skip completely over the backstory in full and just get
アイ
the
シア
abridged.
はもともとヤプランドに
abridged
住んでて仕事を探しにこっちの大陸へ来たと。
So this is just vaguely alternate Earth. Japlondo being Japan and Sagan Francisco in America.
相模フランシスコの
Sorry,
港に着いた
Sagami
けれど
Francisco.
当てもないので歩き回ってたと。そうです。それで歩いているうちに国道に入ってしまい途中でポカポカ気持ちよくなって道路で寝て。全くその通りです。
Yeah, that doesn't sound like the existence process of someone who is good at living. As of right now, okay, better character look. So far, I'm liking the lore of this better. I think Nekopara so far was better about giving you lore early, or at least some amount of it. I just didn't like it. There were a lot of weird throwaway lines that made me just go, yikes. Like,
お二人に出会えて本当に助かりました。
I'm trying to remember something in specific, but like there were a lot of really weird tiny throwaway facts that just made me uncomfortable. But like the main thing being like the cat girls are a separate species that are considered subhuman and have to be wearing a collar to be able to be allowed outside. Just felt really weird given the fact that they were basically autonomous humans.
ありがとうございました。
And the weird age things they did.
お礼とかいい
They're like, yeah, it's a cat, so
これからまた
cat
町
ears.
に戻るの？
I think it was something about like the fact that people would adopt the cat girls and then like abandon them, and I'm like, you just got wild humans running around scrounging in the trash.
そうですね。一旦戻って作戦を練り直します。
Versus this, where we've just gotten little hints of what that the world is a little bit off.
うん、わかった。
Hey Z, what up?
この食堂は
Oh, I see.
いらっしゃるんですか?
Would you happen to be higher in height than 5 foot?
ご夫婦なんですか?
And then things on screen start happening. Keep happening, I guess. Yeah, okay, cool. You're fine then. I said it was mostly specified against, you know, like anime characters that fall under the trope of a sub 5 foot, but and plus like 30 years. Basically just you know, trashing the lolly genre, but and also Shota, but Avery, as you know, will take it to funny extremes, or just the fact that I didn't specify characters for short people have no rights, to make it quick and snappy. You know, extrapolating to the logical conclusion stuff. Ah, damn it. I know, I said that that's what I said. I said that it was missing the implied things that I hadn't. Okay, so if I really gotta keep that hand away from the stick, lest I end up in German again.
お店に入るときに張り紙を見たんですけど。
Nekopara logic's bad. I don't like it.
はい。私もここで働かせていただけませんか?
It is functional.
住み込みで。
I don't like it how it functions. Yeah, no, that's why you being over 5 foot means that you're not lumped in with that. I just have to add like 3 modifiers to the sentence of short people have no rights.
そんな急に言われても面接とかあるし、あと
It's short asterisk under 5 foot people asterisk anime characters have no rights. So I guess only 2 footnotes for a 5 sentence or 5 word sentence.
それはその町の方へ行って不動産屋を巡るとかいろいろ。レオン、どうするの？そのこれ。従業員はともかくとして住み込みの方は。
Yeah, yeah, you can. It makes sense that you asked to be a live-in employee if you came from Japan and had zero plan on anything getting hired, and you are now in America.
じゃあ面接とかは?
Oh, the you got Umabako. Wait, I thought you said that conversation was going nowhere. You lied to me. Yeah, so you have rights too, Kirby. And I'm fairly certain, as far as I know, you are not an anime character. So you have passed both of the exclusionary footnotes that I put at that sentence. I need to check the log. I skipped one very important line in there somewhere that I wasn't paying attention. Oh, okay. I missed that line. It's just not a bad person. That's all you need. You want to maybe check the cooking skills.
あれ、ルー
I
シ
can
ャさ
agree
ん
with you there.
何か怒ってましたか？
I like the amount of commas you put there, like, and throwing in that hypothetically in there. That really makes it sound like you are actually hiding a very important secret.
はあ、
And don't forget, cowboys are valid too. I think you are shoving word. I think you are getting basically everything wrong about that sentence there. Oh, don't really like that sentence.
どうぞよろしくお願いします、店長。
Let's play the fun game of do you have any abilities to function in a job?
わかりました。じゃあレオンさん。
Because I know I, technically a functioning member of society. End of sentence.
うん。
Oh, you right, Kirby. You've just you've triggered the lizard brain of my entire real life friend group.
レオン、よろしくお願いします。
Avery, what you're doing is what a lot of sacred religious translators are like. Is like, I don't quite like how this translates, so I'm gonna change gonna change it a little bit so that it matches my worldviews. Though, you know, let's not to just go against religious texts. Is that animated? Oh yeah, the clouds are moving. That's neat. Just a lot of things when translated, the meanings get changed a little bit. Oh, thank you, Francis Kojos 300. If I boofed that name up like I probably think I did, I'm sorry. I'll just say that I didn't even read it as Francis at first, so I'm glad I got at least part of it probably right. Maybe I didn't get it wrong. Francisco Jose, huh? Okay, yeah, I guess just actual malice would work too. I'm bad at reading. This is why I suck at reading katakana too. I never know when to split up things. I see Shinkai City Underground and I'm like, Yeah, but at least here I'm reading in ink. Oh my god, that's so dumb. 2D characters on a... Well, but here we got our OP. Fun fact, I believe it, and oh man, this is such a VN opening. 2D sprites just standing on the background CGs. I'd assume it was less than 50%, just because I would assume that, like, not forgetting to eat, or not forgetting to eat, but just, like, not eating, not eating, or, like, falling out of trees. I feel like those would be the main, like, those two combined would be at least 50%. Tyra Kato coming in hard for the BGs. Well, actually, You haven't died yet, so you don't know if you're any better than sloths. Most beings are capable of death. The dried ones. Oh, okay, so it's not direct. Okay, that is okay, not direct. It's not literally caused by the act of defecation. It is defecation related issues. But thank you for that fun fact. I'm always a fan of fun animal facts. And also other fun facts, but animal facts definitely in the top of genres of fact. That's another way of living. The Phoenix technique. No, Z. This is something different. We're talking about rebirth. I did, as a compound word, rebirth. Dang, imagine the population of San Francisco ever hitting 2,000. Okay, that's how you made it, huh? Imagine 2,000 people being one of the largest cities. Wait, why are we traveling back in time? Oh, okay, past tense. Yeah, as I expected, she's bad at doing things. Oh, never mind, I tell a lie. I assumed I was about to see an image of her tripping with plates. Not that. Not an asleep glomp. Alright, let's get to the restaurant running simulator, please. Just want to hear where this goes. No, you didn't actually say the onomatopoeia out loud, lame. Time to get into the fun metaphysics of my friends. Lucia, please save. That was a fun line. Man, if only you weren't asleep and being a pain in the ass. If only you were awake and hopefully being less of a pain in the ass. No. No. No, we're talking about I don't know how to explain it. But no, they're joking. I'll leave it at that. Told you. I mean, we already have a post-apocalyptic world with vaguely interesting research into what happened. Oh, they died, huh? I was vaguely wondering about that.
みんな帰ったよ。カレンさんは教会に残ってこれからの話をしてくるって。後のことは心配いらないから休みなさいって。あのね、レオン、その
Alright.
お店どうするの？
They're just bound together for life, I guess.
じゃあその人がいればお店続けられるの？
Unless they get like another employee or something.
私なら
How
私なら
how intriguing.
ずっと一緒に
Throwing a
働
wrench
く
into this relationship they have. Okay. I hadn't been paying attention to how characters' names were written. So, like Lucia, it looks like it's spelled like how I said it. But according to the Japanese, it's just Lucia. Well, I respect that. Alright, that's fair. Yeah, you... Sleeping in a bed with your childhood friend and coworker, probably a better option.
どうなの？
And childhood friend is also, like, a debatable term in this case.
Oh, そっか。新しいスタッフが入ったんだな。
I wonder if Cullen has any transformational powers.
Chance じゃないか。
Don't.
この土地は重工が認められてるからね。
Stop being like that. Yeah, I really don't want to speak. On one hand, I don't want to speak to Cullen because it's a pain in the ass every time. But I want to learn how her research is going.
お？早速ドキドキハプニングイベントでもあったか？着替えの
Just keep going. Just kind of ignore that. You can't see you can't see what's happening on my screen, but I'm seeing one person open like 6+ games, and some of them have very interesting names, like Sexual Void, Clock Simulator, Allure. And it's one person who's just opening a ton of games, like it's still going.
おかげで朝から苦情対策だよ。
I'm trying to see if I like recognize any of these games, or some of it's just software because I think that's just Zoom. Oh, Head Snatchers, I know that one.
それじゃ落ち着いたら新しい
Like, what could he possibly be doing with all those open? Can you idle multiple games for cards at the same time? I don't think you can. No, cause it's just looping now too. This is wild to look at it. I wish this was one of the VNs where you guys could see like my Steam overlay and stuff.
何話してたの？
Cause it's just going. Alright, let's hope the job training goes at least vaguely competently.
かわいい制服ですね。
I'm trying to figure out will I make a KARAKARA waifu tier list? No. I don't care enough about... Yeah, let's just go with no. I very rarely make a waifu tier list.
うんうん似合う似合う
I figured what you meant. Like, yeah, finish is also a strong word for visual novels. That, like, this one's hanging on the edge because it's not. I kind of want to know what's happening.
それじゃあアイスや
But this certainly ain't no Ame no Marginal or Sound of Drop.
店内の掃除は大きく分けて3つ窓の拭き掃除と小物や棚のほこり落としそして床の拭き掃除よ
The Grisaya tier list, I don't need to finish the game. I have consumed enough Grisaya content at this point to do it. I don't think I have made a specific waifu tier list, but I have just ranked characters in order of how much I enjoyed them. Yes, that's exactly what I was talking about, Toki. We've done that. And if you want my Grisaya tier list right now, it's Amane, Sachi, what's her name? I want to say Sakamoto, but that seems wrong.
この洗剤を使ってね
Um,
それなりにたっぷり
God,
つけない
it's
と
been that
効果が
long,
出るわ
huh? It's Amane, Sachi, Yuji, Sakaki. That's what it is. Principal, baby, Makina. That's her name. And then Michiru at the bottom.
ほうほう床にはこの洗剤
Idol Michiru fans, yeah, they can go cry.
少しだけつけて
Hey, remember how I played Maho Shoujo Churu Churu and turned down the main character's voice? Because it's a pain in the ass to listen to?
ふむふむほこり落としは軽く撫でるように
I did actually finish Volume 1 of that,
小
though.
物や本を床に落としちゃうから優しくやってあげてねなるほど以上じゃあ
Alright, so we went through the training verbally. Now time for at least one of those things to go completely wrong.
やってみます
If you want me to give you a character tier list for, like, any game or show, I'll do it. I just don't, like, you know, I just gotta point this out. Look at the smiley face with the pins. Some games I might not, like, have a very clear tier list. I might just be like, yeah, some of these characters are good, some of them I don't care about. And that'll be the extent of it.
掃除は真面目にさえやれば失
But,
敗しようがないし
I do know that I can, theoretically, go through and rank basically any series, as I have done it for massive series such as Toho and Monster Girl Quest. I don't know where the MGQ list is, but or no, it's not MGQ that I did the tier list for. It was Monster Girl Encyclopedia, which has even more characters. Yes, I have done just an all game idol sorter, and I did a specific Bandori one. I think.
ありゃ
Either that, or I have just done all of the idol games separately. Yeah, feel free to be curious. I will, I'm generally open about things and will answer questions, and if... I'm generally open to doing things that people are interested in, be it playing specific games or answering very random questions such as, who are my favorite characters, or give me a ranked number choice of
アイスや
which character route you want to go down.
あらら
Yo, let me put that up for that one. That one's getting close to the line of what Twitch might not like. And wow, she's clumsy, as expected. This is what happens when you hire someone without giving them any sort of vetting. Though I guess this would probably happen on just a trial, like, this is like, any service job is like, yeah, I want to see if you can actually do the thing before I start letting you do the thing, and then this would happen anyways. So, you know, you just wouldn't have already been, like, completely hired. Like, I mean, it's not even a service industry thing. Like, most jobs require you to pass a competence test of some form, such as programming tests for, you know, programming or game dev companies, or in the case of working at a math instruction place, you have to take a math test. Oh wait, I can put that down now. Dang, you did basically the exact opposite of everything I just said. Wow, you're useless! As expected. It's one of those, like, you have to be... It's like the getting a 0% on a test is harder than getting, like, a... Like getting just a good score. Because getting a 0 means you are actively trying to get everything wrong. Though I guess that's for, like, multiple choice specifically. Because, like, free response is pretty easy to get 0 if you know absolutely nothing. Or, I guess not easy, but it's certainly doable without having to know everything. Because I do remember that, like, on multiple choice tests, I have gotten hundreds on things that I definitely should not have. Yeah, that vase was worth a couple million yen. Now you have to work at our host club for the rest of your life. That's also true. I'm like, but you could do that on multiple choice too. But like, if you answer everything on a multiple choice and manage to get a 0, then that's the achievement. So we gotta apply the same thought to free response. Like, it should all be answers, like, as long as you answered everything, and like, not even to the best of your knowledge, but like if you tried to put something in everything. And I joke about a host club thing, but like their clothes are pretty close to what you have there. Well, given the cleaning's been awful, yeah. Are we gonna see a black and or pixelated image on our screen very soon? Or I guess maybe purple? Or is she actually able to cook? You're betting on Mosaic Foods? Based on the fact that we are missing a chef, and that's kind of one of our main issues, I'm gonna guess she's actually okay at cooking. No, it's bad. It's bad. Yeah, yeah. Not much else I can say about that one. At least it seems to be edible. Let me just quick save. Just funny line of quick save that one. Yeah, it's kind of important that you don't have someone who's bad at cooking.
お掃除もダメでお料理もダメで
You will be our poster girl. You will bring in the
何をお手伝い
customers.
したらいいんでしょうか大丈夫よ
I I don't trust that sentence, but I don't know enough about cats to be able to dispute it.
最初から何でもできる人なんかいないんだし覚えていけばいいわよ
Yes. Yes, Zohar, that is a... I think it's post-apocalyptic technically, but yes.
本当ですか
It's Nekopara, except the cat girls were caused by the apocalypse or something related to it. That was certainly a noise. Yeah, we're just having a good time. You know what's even better is a cyberpunk game that happens to have at least one cat girl, and they explain exactly why it happens. Am I trying to shill Valhalla, a cyberpunk bartender action game? Yes. Plays Valhalla, please, everyone.
そこも間違えてましたか残念だけどほぼ全部ねまあとりあえずやってみましょう
There's such great characters in Valhalla, such as a brain in the vat, Brian, and
窓を拭くときは
Jill. You're right. Jill is a. I was trying to think of another character. Well, okay. I wasn't trying to think of another character, but I was trying to think of Oh, there's Worm Lover. I remember Worm Lover. What a good character. There were actually a lot of corgis in that.
なるほど結構たっぷりつけるんですね
There's 2 corgis in the main game, and there's like 20 in the prologue. Uh-oh.
土ぼこりがどうしても窓についちゃうからしっかり洗剤で磨く必要があるのよ
I mean, like, first off, they seem to be at least somewhat mobile.
はあそうなんですね拭くときはまず洗剤をつけて拭いて
I'm not sure where the demon comes in.
次に水拭き
Yeah, just try showing her rather than verbal. That might work. Yeah, Stella Hoshi from Valhalla is a cat girl, due to having to take a, not experimental treatment. It was past the experimental stage then, but, she was treated for, if I remember correctly, like, some kind of nanomachine over, She had too many nanomachines in her body, so she had to get a treatment, and the treatment just happens to cause cat ears. And it's like it was a life-saving procedure too. It's just you end up with cat ears. And then a lot of people started getting the procedure because like, ooh, cat ears. But she was one of the people who like actually needed it.
もちろんですただそのレオンが作るところを一度でいいから見たくて
Yeah, watching is a good idea. Yeah. Come on, I don't know why you were so confused about the idea. I've tangled my controller with its own cord. Hold on. Yeah, she just actually wants a job. She doesn't want to be kicked out.
そんなに喋れるのに読んだり書いたりはまだできないの？はい、そうなんです。聞いたり喋ったりは覚えやすかったんですが、読み書きの方は覚える機会がなくて。
Yeah, sure. If you want to just adding adjectives. And Valhalla isn't apocalyptic. It's just cyberpunk, which you know is its own kind of apocalypse if you want to put it that way. But
ルーシャに聞きたいことがあるんです。
like there's a ton of inflation. Everything's just kind of shite.
何かしら？
But you make a living living.
その落ち込む時とか
You do and exist.
ルーシャにはあるんですか？それはあるわよ。
I have no idea what mood that is supposed to express right there. Just a singular kappa.
ルーシャにもあるんですか？そんなこと。私別にそんなしっかり者じゃないわよ。
Imagine ever feeling bad.
落ち込むし、
Couldn't be me.
暗くなる時だってある。それじゃそういう時はどうやってるんですか
？Instead of feeling sad, I simply don't. Easy.
付き合うですか？
I have heard of Coffee Talk. I believe I own it. Yeah, because I have the entire. I forget what the name of the bundle is, but there's a bundle that's it's like cyberpunk story based kind of thing. Like it's Coffee Talk, Red Strings Club, Valhalla, I think 2048, and one other game. I forget what that last one is.
月って見てると落ち着くのよね。静かだし、色も優しいし。
I've not played Coffee Talk though. It's on the list of things I want to play. And I think one of the funniest things is the dev for Valhalla was going through Coffee Talk reviews on Steam, and so someone was like, I hate this woke LGBT bullshit. And then in that same review they're like, go play something like Valhalla. And the dev was just like, I feel like you're missing something from my game if that's your that's your review. Because Valhalla certainly has some politics in it, and some it's got some things to say. Sometimes you just don't look out the. Sometimes you just don't look out the window and see that big orb in the sky.
ずっと喋り続けてて、まだ喋り足らなそうだったけどね。
She does seem to talk a lot when she's not working.
今日はレオンもお疲れ様だったわね。私はほら、いつもやってることをしてただけだし。
Here, let me pull it back up for you just in case. Oh, I see. I see. Yeah. It's more questioning the previous sentence rather than questioning what the moon is. It happens. Yeah, that's fair. I don't think she explicitly stated that she didn't know what the moon was.
私がいないとね。先輩としていろいろと教えてあげないと。
I think if it weren't for the fact that the moon was physically on screen, and also the fact that Lucia said that she likes looking at the moon, it would have been really funny if the moon just didn't exist and that was just a fact that we got dropped on there. Like, I remember when I used to be able to look up at the moon. Used to? It's like some of the stuff in, I don't know the author's name, but like, Girls in Panzer and, Kotobukiya, where it's just like, yeah, so there's no oceans anymore. And you're just like, oh, are we gonna get any more information about that? And the author says no. It's just one line dropped somewhere in the middle of an episode, just like, yeah, I remember when we used to have fish, and you just gotta think about that for a little bit.
さあ、もう寝るわ。明日から忙しくなるだろうし。
Arya also does that pretty well sometimes. You just learn facts about either Mars or Earth. That's just like,
それじゃ、おやすみ。
huh, something's gone wrong in the time between present day and when that series takes place. Ariel's also good about the first season at least was really good about just every once in a while something completely supernatural happens, but it's just people gondoliering. I don't know if is that the right word for rowing a gondola? Somebody check me on that, please. Google do I get red squiggly words? I'll do it myself. Well, it didn't. Dictionary.net didn't come out, but definitions.net says that nothing. All right. Let's see. Yes. What is the word for using a gondola? Oh god, don't make cultural... Don't... I mean, that is just how you add words to the dictionary, is by making... You just say, like, this seems like a... No, wait! Hold on. Why is that the first step? I may have fused mountaineering with gondola to make that one.
レオン、これって。
Yeah, but I feel like eradicating a country is not step one for making a word real.
その顔ってことはレオンじゃないってこと。それじゃこのいい匂いは何なの？
Ah, good memory, lady.
いつものクラムチャウダーの匂いよね。レオンが得意の。昨日作り置きしてたとかもないわよね。
Alright, go big or go home. I guess that's a reasonable. Don't you know, Zoe? I mean, yeah, getting rid of France is just a... That's probably just in the humanitarian interest. I would like... I would like to, I would like to just get rid of Europe. That's obviously where we have to go. Like, what's a single thing that a country in Europe has done for us?
答えは一つしかない。
I'd like you to name one thing in my room that has anything to do with Europe. I just... My figure cabinets from IKEA. Alright, we can... we can leave the Swedes. They may have They may have committed some things, but I do need my really nice figure shelves.
これってあなたが作っ
What do you mean they're not shelves specifically for figures? Zohar, the Swedes made my very nice shelves, and I'm fairly certain multiple things from IKEA are currently in the.
頑張りました。
Oh, what bad thing? Oh, I mean.
あ、余った食材って
They-
聞いてたものだけで作ったので。仕込み
Like
用
I know that they did a lot of neutral stance stuff, and they definitely could have helped a lot more with certain world wars.
味見していいかな。
Maybe kind of pushing the maybe even if not join, but like kind of be a little more forceful on the whole maybe don't do war.
はい、どうぞ。
And I'm sure there's definitely things that that I don't know about or am not remembering off the top of my head.
本当ですか？よかったです。
Because if I remember correctly, like the Swedish military was fairly top tier as of that time of history. I know there's at least one story of like they're like, we're gonna be neutral, but if you come in, we're gonna give you the smackdown, and they did give the smackdown at least once. So like they had the means of which to help.
違いますよ。昨日は本当の本当にできなかったんです。でもレオンが一度作ってみせてくれたから、それで覚えたんです。
This is slightly supernatural
それ
learning.
じゃまさか。
It's just like in my Madaka boxes.
やっぱり。 昨日やり方を聞いてから自分なりにやってみたんです。お掃除。
Well, I guess Aisha will be a warm welcome to the family. You're right, it is on the disturbing end. At least one thing I can say in favor of the Swedes is I'm fairly certain. Yeah, see? They did more things than I even remembered they did. But as I was saying, just to keep talking about history, one of my weakest subjects, and probably say something stupid or possibly even wrong. One point in favor of the Swedes is that I believe they were a little bit less ho on the colonizing everywhere else than a lot of European countries.
うわ、すごいじゃないアイシア。文句のつけようがないわ。あ、本当ですか？ええ、お掃除もこんなにできて、お料理だってできるんだったら、 きっとレオンも大助かりよ。
Yeah, I didn't remember if they gave any outright help to other countries, but so thank you for giving me a bit more information than I had.
本当にいいんですか？わーい、やった、やりました。私、
This is a very interesting subject to be talking about while playing a post-apocalyptic cat girl restaurant. Thinking about it, if you missed the first part of the conversation, Zohar, we're getting rid of Venice so we can add gondoliering to the dictionary.
それじゃあ、さっきのお料理の分の後片付けと今日の準備をしてきちゃいますね。
Oh, wait. Actually, according to exactly one news article, from 2019. So I'm not. I would not have been the. Damn, they did do something, huh? That's why I said less, because I was fairly certain that basically every European country did some colonizing. So it turns out that I will not be attributed as the origin of gondoliering. But I'm the one who will popularize just spreading the word of Aria.
よかったじゃない。教えるのに手がかかるかなって思ってたけど、全然そん
Alright,
な心
only
配し
good
なく
vibes
て
here,
よかっ
thank
たの。
God. Just vibe.
手間も省けるし、これならレオンのお手伝いができるからいいことつくめよね。
I'm gonna pass on that one, I think. Hey. Normal. I'm capable of holding normal conversations. I would just rather not because they're boring. I much prefer holding conversation in which we blow up a country for the purposes of adding words that I accidentally said to the dictionary. Yeah, the
中のお掃除もしなくてよ
relatively
くな
normal.
ったし、私は外のお掃除でもしてこようかな。ほら、レオンも早くキッチ
Stop
ンに行かなきゃ。
stop by Mega Man BK7 streams in the future if you want to hear absolute nonsense in the making. In a completely straight face. Maybe a chuckle or a chortle or two, but stony faced demeanor.
準備 OK です。もう終わってますよ。
You know, we can use some blessed hydration.
ルーシャ、できました。
Man, if she takes half of the work from both of you, then that leaves you an entire half work to do for the rest of it. I don't...
じゃあ行ってくるね。
It's she is doing exactly one person's worth of work. Hopefully, the other two people can get back up to one person's worth of work. Look at that. Lucia's allowed to go outside and drive. That's already such a vast improvement over in Nekopara.
ルーシャは車の運転ができるんですね。すごいです。
Yeah, I should use just some of the space down at the bottom of my stream to just have a gif of Italy exploding. And that should just be on future streams with no context.
できないです。けど 一度しっかり見ることができればできるようになると
Oh
思い
god,
ま
we're
す
gonna teach a child to drive through the powers of observation. We're gonna teach her about the Prindle.
あ、カレンさん、おはようございます。
ああ、おはよう。レオンは買い出しに行ってるのか？
いえ、今日は一人で来たんです。
Hopefully Cullen will be less horny now that we got not Leon there.
ってあれか？レオンのやつ、風邪でもひいたのか？
いえ、元気です。
あ、そっか。
それじゃ、失礼。あ、
What a night. Yeah, look, finally. We finally made it through an entire Cullen conversation without cringing.
はい、全部切り終わってます。それじゃ、フロアの
Yeah, we're probably hitting like 4 people's worth of work at this point. I wonder. You know, they've said shopping, so I'm assuming. Yeah, like they've mentioned money multiple times, so money still exists. That's always something I want to check in like post-apocalyptic or just like completely alternate universes. Cause that was definitely something interesting in Fault, is that the main country was post-currency.
配達、無事に終わったわ。
And that was really interesting, and I want to see that more in
じゃあ、お掃
things.
除。もう終わってるみたいね。
So what else is there for Lucia to do?
キッチンのお手伝いが終わったので、そのままホールのお掃除もしました。そっか、アイシアは働き者だね。
I was wondering what they were going to use for that.
うん。ねえ、レオン。今すぐにやることがないんだったら、ちょっと部屋で
Yeah, all that's left to do today is a vibe.
今日はディナーで来るお客さんもないし。わかりました。それじゃ、よろしくね。
Man, this was apparently just a this was a good pick off of the desert. Man, if Aisha can just replace both of them, then those two can just kind of a suspicious like black screen, just sound of steps. This song starts playing. Feels like we're gonna have a bad scene.
それじゃね。キッチンのお掃除終わりました。
No, I don't think we're gonna hit murder. Lucia and Leon are just gonna have plenty of time to do great things that require a fade to... I don't think it's almost murder either. Require fade to black just while Aisha's blasting out work. Among Us. Yeah, they're just playing Among Us in the top floor of the building.
これで私お役に立ててますか？
Honestly, you're being too useful. Stop that.
よかったです。レオンとルーシャの役に立てればって思って頑張ったのですごく嬉しいです。最初にここに来た時から決めていたことだったので。
Among Us, but yeah, that would certainly be something you could do. There probably is a mod for that, TBH. Modding in the kill screens.
どこの誰とも知らない私をレオンもルーシャも優しく迎えてくれました。
Oh no. You're getting craftier.
そのご恩を返さなきゃって頑張っていろいろと覚えたんです。なので
I think one of the funniest things about Among Us, for me personally, isn't even like actually related to Among Us, but there's a board game I got called like Trader Among Us, and I'm gonna have to check when it came out, cause it's got a very similar theme going on. You're in space. You're trying to fix your ship so that you don't all die. But there's at least one, traitor among you, and you gotta figure out who it is. And there's like you can vote people out. There's sabotaging stuff, but like it's a board game, so it's like it plays completely differently. But the overall theme of it is very similar. So I wouldn't be surprised if it came out post Among Us, or even like post Among Us being popular, as those are two different things. Oh god, we're gonna have all the work for tomorrow done too. Aisha is me in CS class. I managed to complete 2 entire classes in CS class because of how quickly I was coding and learning how to code. But all right. Yeah, it was pretty funny. It was definitely, it definitely required more lays in the English version of it. Oh dang, she just left, huh? Dang, that second flashback really was relevant, huh? No. That is absolutely not it. I'll go grab it from my basement real quick if, like, it's a space game, and in the title it does say, like, Among Us. It's like 4 words. And of course you can't just type in, let's see, let's click that link. Menace Among Us. Yeah, that looks right. Oh, yep, now that I have an image, that is 100% it. The Menace Among Us. It was technically four words, just a tiny little "the" in there. 2019, so that's... I want to say before Among Us was popular, but after it released. Because Among Us wasn't popular, like, any of the time I was in college, if I remember correctly, and that ended in 19. Thank you, Z, for finding it. Alright, now we've got the mystery of, where has my childhood friend gone? And this was kind of foreshadowed, I think, because the specific reason why Lucia was there was because Leon would have had to close the store if you didn't have anyone helping. So now that I do have someone else who can help, and even better, does Lucia really have any reason to be here anymore? The answer is yes, because she's like a family to us. And that's what we're about to go through in the next 45 minutes, though I only have 5 minutes of which to show off. Yeah, closing a store for a employee emergency makes perfect sense. That just happens in real life. What restaurant? Can you order both clam chowder and a chili dog ad? Moe's? Can you get clam chowder at Moe's? Oh, Mossberg. Alright. Fair enough. I retract my previous statement. I'm wrong. Not they don't have okay. So they don't have the trifecta. That's fair. Yeah, they probably are definitely a general restaurant. I mean, they don't have to have a diverse menu. It could be a just, yeah, we got waffles and that's it, and that's all you can have. And other people will just have to make anything else they want themselves. Like, that's how Monopoly works. You can sell whatever you want and other people just have to deal with it. Flashback City, baby.
Lucia が出て行った？間違いないのか？何か書き置きがあったとか。荷物は確かめたのか？なら確認した方がいいな。スーツケースがなくなっていたら覚悟の上でだろうし。
Oh, okay. I was failing to read that sentence properly. Yeah. Police officer probably doesn't know how to deal with a lost child.
ただ、むやみに行き先を決めず出ていく子じゃない。
Yeah, especially if no one else in main. I wiggled the stick again. Why does it only switch to German too? I'll have to figure out what's bound to my stick.
まずは戻って調べてみろ。町の方で見かけたら声をかけておくから。なあ、レオン。ルーシャは。
She's just having a moment. She needed to start a bit of drama. Alright, so this is... I feel like I may have paused, or I may have to pause the game at an inopportune moment, as probably best thing would have been before Lucia disappears, or after we have any kind of inkling where she's gone. Okay, so she just kind of disappeared to go vibing. I sure hope we don't find Lucia just eaten by wolves. But in fact, you are lying. Oh, okay. Unfortunately, the only person who knows why Lucia's gone is Lucia, and she did not give us a note or any kind of information. And the fact that she didn't leave a note also means that it's probably not a particularly good... I mean, like, you can leave a note saying, like, I hate it here, bye. Yeah, cliffhanger's good. I just don't want to be, like, in the middle of a conversation, so let me see if I can find somewhere reasonable. The funny thing is, the cliffhanger is going to be for, like, months, if I ever end up streaming this again. But, as you can see in the title, this is a stream for showcasing things, not for finishing things. Because I'm just trying to get through everything I own and just, like, see what's good and what's not. What's good? basically anything that's not Sakura. What's bad? Sakura. And a couple other things. This is more for showing people like the beginnings of games and like if you might want to get it yourself, something. It's help support the devs and yell about how good Lupisoft is. When's the last time I streamed a Lupisoft game? Never. I just keep talking about them because it's a good studio that I probably can't stream on Twitch for certain reasons. This one's a short one? Alright, fair enough. 4 to 5 hours. Okay, that means I'm probably about 1 hour into that. Because I definitely go at less than half speed. Okay, so for me personally, it probably is still 4 to 5 hours left. Just because I definitely read on average faster. Not as fast as you, Togi, but faster than the average person. But while streaming, it definitely gets a little slower. Due to going off on tangents, such as needing to blow up Italy. Or just kind of just variously chatting with people. You're gonna. She's just. She's just vibing. Wait, so the moon's just blue, huh? And they still have games. Are they old games? Alright, so we found Lucia. So after this scene's probably a good one to stop on. Like, covered in blood? Look like they murdered somebody? Or... Dang, the... Aisha does just embody Glomp a little bit. Heading back to middle school Glomp culture. Or I guess, like, it's not specifically middle school, it's when I was in middle school, so I guess 2010 Glomp culture. You know, I could talk about the new Scooby-Doo crossover movie again, because, you know, I don't think I've ever seen a crossover as good as Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog. Besides, you know, Jimmy Neutron x Fairly Odd Parents and Blaze Blue Cross Tag Battle. What's this Smash thing you keep talking about? Marvel vs. Capcom? Never heard of it. When instead we could just be talking about the new Scooby-Doo crossover movie with Courage the Cowardly Dog that's coming on September 21st, 2020? Or is it 2021? What year is it? I forget the first from when the first oddly specific time you posted it. I do not believe the new Scooby-Doo Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover movie comes out in the year 3069. Yeah, she was just vibing. I told you. Oh no, the report. It was in the report. It was even stupider than possible. She did leave a note. You don't need to flash back to that. I remember you saying that like an hour ago. 2021, okay, yeah. Wait, I'm an idiot. 2021 is this year. I was off by a week too. I'm just making mistakes. But yeah, just in case you didn't remember, the Scooby-Doo and Courage the Cowardly Dog crossover movie occurs on September 14th, 2021. And don't forget to somehow shove the verb gondoliering into a sentence sometime in the next 24 hours. Otherwise, I'll be there to do it for you. But with that, and with us finding Lucia, I will launch into my end of stream tirade, which has a new feature at the end, which I'm trying to remember every time. That moon doesn't look very blue, thinking about it, seeing it with my eyeball. But, thank you all for coming and watching the stream. There was a lot of chatting going on, which I really enjoy, especially when we talk about... But I like talking about the games I'm currently playing. I like talking about blowing up Italy, or other similarly fantastic experiences. So thank you all for that. I stream twice a week, Wednesdays 2 p.m. to 6 p.m. EST, and Fridays midnight to 2 a.m. EST. These late night late night for me, I'm assuming, are gonna be visual novels and other heavily story games, assuming they want to run. While the Wednesday streams are my main game, which is Tales of Berseria, and then some other random video game from my Steam library. So, with that, I will go and look up where I want to raid out to. Well, we converse over the best methods of which to delete the country of Italy from our world map. Alright, let's see. Doesn't look like anyone's online that I'm directly following, so let's just head into Piff, which is a great... you know how they... Let's see. No, I don't think so. I don't believe with you for that. I'm not with you. We either take out all of Italy or none of Italy. Let's go say hi to Atlas, I think. Actually, let's see what else we got. We got Fang. Oh, you know, let's go hit up someone playing Super Mario Golf. San Marino, that one's okay. Vatican, I'm definitely also hitting on my way there. So let's go. Let's hope we can properly raid them this time, as I completely messed up last time. Okay, cool. Let's just copy and paste the URL this time for the username. Alright, kids. We're going to play golf. And so, thank you all for being here, for watching, chatting, discussing things that may or may not be a little, likely to get you arrested. And thank you all for stopping by and doing everything you did to contribute. With that, I will send you all off to watch some Mario Golf Super Rush. That's the order of the words there. Goodbye.